Hello super friends and welcome to DC TV Talk. This is the show where we talk all things Supergirl, The Flash, Legend of Tomorrow, Arrow, Black Lightning and Batwoman. This intro is going to get very long the more this universe goes on. And in today's video we are going to be discussing Batwoman, where we are going to be talking about the premiere date, the news on Batman and also everything else about the other Arrowverse shows. So let's discuss. Also, if you enjoy this video and you want to see more content like this, be sure to head to my podcast channel, which is called Honor Thy Podcast. It is a weekly DC TV Arrowverse podcast I do with my good friend Dan McCants, aka Mulekick Media. So if you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to head to the link in the description down below. So yes, the Batwoman show was officially announced a couple of weeks back. Obviously we knew that in the upcoming crossover for the Arrowverse this year, we are going to be going to Gotham City and meeting up with Kate Kane, otherwise known as Batwoman, and a lot of us theorized that this crossover was going to act as a backdoor pilot for a Batwoman TV show, and that is exactly the case. We are getting a Batwoman show, and we've got some little details about things that we could expect, and also when we can expect the show to arrive on the CW. So the head of the CW, Mark Pedowitz, did confirm that they are looking to start filming the show very soon, and they're looking to test the pilot very soon, and hoping to get the show airing in the mid-season point. So basically what he's saying is, after all the shows have their mid-season finales and they go on their mid-season breaks, when they come back is when we will see Batwoman premiere, similarly to what Black Lightning did this year. Obviously we had Black Lightning Season 1 premiere at around the mid-season point for Season 1, around January time of 2018. So it seems like if all goes to plan, we will be getting the Batwoman series and the Batwoman pilot at the January point of 2019, mid-season point, and it will start when all the other shows come back from their mid-season breaks. And obviously the thing that makes this different from Black Lightning is obviously this exists within the Arrowverse. So this could mean that when this show comes to fruition alongside the other shows when they come back, we may even see some more little crossovers as time goes on, hopefully with shows like Arrow, which I think would be the best fit, of course. It'd be awesome to see if that happens. So yeah, we are most likely going to be getting the show. Now it is in the very early stages and Greg Berlanti is still pretty much in the scripting process. I don't believe they've cast Batwoman yet, at least they haven't announced it publicly. So they're still in the very early stages, but if things go to plan, if things keep going at the same pace they're going now, we can expect the show to start filming very soon after the crossover, and we will be able to see the show actually pick up when we see it in January. Now, obviously, a big part of Batwoman and a big part of the Batwoman mythos is, of course, the big man himself, Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. Now, Batman in the Arrowverse has always been a bit of a shaky thing. Obviously, we know that Bruce Wayne is out there. We saw Oliver Queen name drop him, specifically in Arrow Season 6, Episode 2. So we know that Bruce Wayne is out there. However, we have no solid confirmation that Batman exists. On Earth 38, we can kind of, you can kind of infer that he does due to a comment that Kara made about her cousin knowing a guy with, lots of toys and lots of demons. So you can kind of get the idea that Batman exists on Earth 38, but on Earth 1 we're not too sure yet. And it seems like that, maybe he doesn't, because we saw that description, that synopsis that was released for the Batwoman show, and we saw that, Gotham is in need of a protector. So that is why Batwoman is stepping up to the plate. Now, whether Batman did exist before and maybe died or has retired, who knows? But it seems like by the time Batwoman is operating within Gotham City, Batman is not around. And whether that means that, obviously we know on Earth 1 Bruce Wayne is not dead, because, like I said, Oliver Queen name dropped him. So Bruce Wayne is not dead. But what does that mean for Batman? I really don't know. However, Mark Pedowitz did confirm that they currently have no plans to introduce Batman into the show at any time soon. Now, could Batman ever get introduced at this? Yeah. Look at Superman. Superman was on Supergirl. He's been on Supergirl for like 3 episodes. So I'm sure, maybe in a couple years we may actually see Batman show up on the show, which would be amazing. But as of right now, they currently have no plans. They have no, conceivable, tangible evidence or plans to actually bring Batman to Batwoman and to bring him into the show and into the Arrowverse. And to be honest, I didn't really expect this. I didn't really expect Batman to show up on this. I thought maybe there's a very slim chance, but I really don't see it happening anytime soon, like he said. It's just one of those things that has a lot of issues. It has a lot of contractual things going on behind the scenes that it's just a lot of hassle to actually get Batman onto the show. And, who knows, maybe once Gotham goes away, we might be able to see Batman get a bit more flexible on TV, who knows. But as of right now, Batman is not going to show up on Batwoman. Whether Bruce Wayne will show up is a different question, but Batman definitely not. Now, Mark Pedowitz also said something very interesting about the other Arrowverse shows while also at this interview, and he was saying that they currently have no plans to end any of the Arrowverse shows. He said Arrowverse shows, and he says any TV show has to come to an end at some point, but he says there are currently no plans to end any of the CW's Arrowverse shows. So this had a lot of sighs of relief when we all read this, because obviously a lot of us are worried that Arrow is going to end come season 7. Now, what he's saying here, I do believe is true. I do believe the CW currently have no plans to end any of the shows. Because in regards to specifically Arrow, I feel like what they're saying is, yeah, we don't have any plans to end Arrow right now, but season 7 is its last chance. Season 7, we've got a new showrunner, new writers, a new night, new show, new time slot. Hopefully all these elements could help improve the ratings, and it is his last chance. If Arrow continues at the ratings it's got now and potentially declines, it may be on the chopping block, and we may get one more season in the form of season 8 to end it off, or it could just end with season 7. It may not get renewed. So I feel like he is saying the truth here. They haven't got any plans, but if Arrow doesn't exactly stick the landing in season 7, it may be on the chopping block. And in regards to other shows, I mean, there was some quite interesting news yesterday, because DC and Warner Brothers did announce that they are doing a Supergirl movie within the worlds of DC. So what does that mean for the Supergirl show? And there were some worries that maybe Supergirl might be heading towards it, but I don't really feel like Supergirl is in much trouble, just because it is quite a popular show in regards to the CW. It's one of their highest viewed shows. And also Supergirl is quite well regarded in the mainstream. So if you look at, the Flash, for example, obviously the Flash exists within the worlds of DC, or the DCEU, whatever you want to call it. And, the show's still going on. The show has no worries whatsoever. And I believe The Flash is the most popular show on the CW. So, it all depends on ratings, and it all depends on popularity. If the character in the show is popular, it's not going to affect anything. So don't worry about Supergirl. And I wouldn't say worry about Arrow particularly anytime soon. But what do you guys think about all the Batwoman news and other Arrowverse news? Make sure you let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you happy about it? Or what do you think about Batman? And what do you think about the premiere date? Do you think it's a good time? I think it's the perfect time to introduce Batwoman. We have the crossover in December, and then she can springboard off into her own show in January. It's perfect timing. And again, because it is part of the Arrowverse, it can consecutively run with the other shows and make sure it's in line. And again, we can maybe get mini crossovers with, hopefully, Arrow, because it is the one that makes the most sense. And it'd be really cool to get that. And overall, it's getting me very hyped for Batwoman. And also, my mind has been put slightly to rest about Arrow Season 7. But make sure you let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. It'll help me out a lot. And share this video with anyone and everyone you know who loves DC TV, and get them to join the community. And as always guys, please subscribe for your latest content on Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow and Black Lightning. And with all that said guys, I hope to see you again in my next video.